right, guys, and welcome back to Armchair Allstars. So, guess what? It's week 6. The college football season's almost halfway over. So, how's your favorite team doing? Mine's not doing so well. Last week was a pretty tough week, crazy week there in the NCAA. All the overtime games. I come out on the wrong side of most of those. How was your week last week, Jason?
Not as bad as yours, but still not very good compared to what I've been doing.
Yeah, last week was a crazy week. Started off on Friday with the Florida State Virginia game. I hope I saw that coming.
Yeah, not me, because I definitely picked that one for it to be an easy win.
Yeah, me neither. All right, guys. So once again, welcome back. And if you disagree with something we say or anything of that nature, by all means, leave a comment there below. All right, you ready to get this started?
Let's do it. And no worse than last week.
I can. Overtime. Overtime rules.
Yeah.
All right. So Friday night, we have West Virginia, BYU. 2-3 West Virginia.
Taking BYU, West Virginia ain't a team they used to be. And BYU hasn't been impressive, but they have won. So
Yeah, I'm gonna have to say I gotta go with BYU. West Virginia has not showed me a whole lot this year, and BYU showed me a little more than West Virginia.
yeah.
All right, this may be a decent one. I'm hoping it will be, but I doubt it. But Kentucky, Georgia.
I'll take Georgia. I mean, they should win that one. Kentucky they can run the ball pretty good, or well, South Carolina can't really stop it either, but they still lost South Carolina and they can't do nothing but run. Their quarterback is an issue.
Yeah, I might
One
have to go.
I'll beat nobody.
Yeah, I might have to go Georgia on that one too. Well, a little bit I've watched the Kentucky. They are not really showing me a whole lot either. They're kind of subpar, especially for the SEC.
Yeah, you can't pass, you can't win.
All right, Iowa State, Cincinnati. I think this might be one of my upset picks of the week. What are you thinking?
I tried that once before, and Iowa State stomped the team I picked, so I'm going to Iowa State.
Yeah, excuse me. So I think I might have to go with Cincinnati on that one. I'd like to see the upset.
I mean, they played hard against Nebraska. I ain't putting out a realm possibility.
Yeah, I said it's a 50-50 shot with me on that one with both teams. I'm just gonna take Cincinnati just for Taylor Swift's boyfriend.
That'd be the reason I pick against them.
All right, Wisconsin, Michigan.
Wisconsin was way overrated all year.
Yeah, I've picked them once this year against Alabama and did not work out for me. So go Michigan.
Well,
All right, Illinois, Purdue.
Illinois produces an awful team. Oh, it has been for years.
Yeah, I might go Illinois on that one too. I don't see Purdue changing anything over the course of the next 5 days.
No.
Penn State, UCLA.
Well, you still get that great quarterback Tennessee has, so I don't have to go with Penn State because he hasn't done nothing since being there.
Yeah, Penn State played really well last Saturday. That was a good game. It could have went either way. Unfortunately, it did not go the way that I picked, but I believe Penn State's a good team. UCLA, well, isn't.
They're not ranked. Also, that's also a plus for Penn State. They can
Yeah.
beat somebody.
Yeah, I believe the Penn State UCLA game. I believe that game is going to be so ugly it will be a felony in 37 states.
It might be.
All right, Texas, Florida.
As much as I want to pick an upset here, I can't trust Florida to do anything correct. So I will take Texas reluctantly on this one.
Yeah, I'm taking the Longhorns under protest. I wish they'd had a better opponent because I would have picked them, but I don't like Texas. All right, and here's probably going to be the game of the weekend. Vanderbilt, Alabama.
Let you pick this one first.
Oh yeah, sure. Vanderbilt, hands down. Vanderbilt.
And I'm picking Alabama for one reason. Vanderbilt's back to talking trash again. Last time they were undefeated and talked trash and then went to Alabama, they lost by 50. So,
Yeah, but you said the same thing about Vanderbilt, South Carolina.
well, they hadn't beat them in 16 years. Vanderbilt beat Alabama last year. Alabama's waiting for this opportunity.
Yeah, and I'm still gonna go Vanderbilt. I think they I think Alabama's big win over Georgia last week. I think they're full of themselves again because Alabama's back. Blah blah blah. I believe Vandy's gonna sneak in and show them they're not again.
Maybe if they're playing Georgia next week. Not, I don't think so.
All right, Boise State, Notre Dame.
Oh, God, I hate doing this. Picking Notre Dame. Again, I don't trust Boise State to do anything correct. They had one big game and lost it.
You know, yeah, I'm still not gonna pick Notre Dame. They could be playing the JV team down the road. I would say go JV team. I want to go Boise State. I just can't do Notre Dame.
That's your choice.
It is. It is all free will, and mine says don't pick Notre Dame ever for any reason.
All right.
All right, Virginia, Louisville.
And I'm going to pick Virginia because they just beat Florida State, but Louisville really hasn't shown much either. They're undefeated. Don't get me wrong, but really, I don't think they've beaten anybody, and so they haven't played what they should have played.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Louisville. That is for no other reason. I think Virginia is a good team. I think they got more lucky than anything else because I'm pretty sure Florida State may have overlooked them, thinking it's just Virginia. That's the only reason I'm going Louisville. I believe they're both good teams. It can go either way. I think Louisville may squeak one out. I mean,
They're tough.
It's not going to be a Lamar Jackson victory over there in Louisville, but I believe they'll squeak it out.
So they're tough out every year, so you can't count them out.
All right, and here goes for felony number 2, Kent State, Oklahoma.
You can give me 50 points if I take Kent State. I'm still going to take Oklahoma with a backup quarterback.
Yeah, it's Oklahoma. Once again, I am a Venerables fanboy. I'll admit it. Maybe one day when Dabo's gone, he'll come back home. But right now, he's in Oklahoma, so we got to pull for Oklahoma. Boomer Sooner. Hurts my feelings a little bit. Not as bad as others, but it hurts a little. All right, Texas Tech, Houston.
That's going to be a good matchup, I think. Underrated matchup. Since Houston's not ranked, but they're still undefeated. But I'll have to stick with Texas Tech. I think they're a Big 12 champion this year.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go Texas Tech too. I said they're both 4-0. They both 1-0 in the Big 12. I think Texas Tech's got too much for them. I'm gonna save that one for next to last. Let's go Mississippi State, Texas A&M.
That's the team to be upset alert. I'm going to pick A&M because I don't know why. They're both, you can't tell them apart and feel they wear the same colors, but I don't think Mississippi State, if they're in that game late, they can win it, but I think they'll choke themselves. So,
yeah, we've done that recently. I'm still not going to pick Texas A&M. I'm going to go Mississippi State Bulldogs for the upset this week.
That's a viable upset chance, man. They hung with that pretty tight.
They Mississippi State played pretty well against Tennessee. They played pretty well. It was that game could have went either way there then.
True.
Minnesota, Ohio State. And I'm going to go first on this one. Really?
Oh, I'm sorry. That's my fault.
That's all right. Go for it. You saying Ohio State, huh?
I'm saying Ohio State. That's it. That's all I got to say about that.
I'm going to have to say go Golden Gophers. Probably the first and only time I'll say it this season, but go Golden Gophers. All right, in the big ACC matchup this week, Miami versus Florida State in Florida State in Tallahassee.
You need to go first. This one, that's your conference. You're big on. What you're thinking.
Well, from the way Florida State played Virginia, their defense obviously has some holes in it. Florida State, I mean, Virginia's not known for their stellar offense. Um, and if they play that way against Miami, it is going to be an absolute slaughter. I'm gonna go Miami.
I'm gonna pick Miami as well, just because the quarterback situation. That guy's been in a few games that have been tight games and upper ranked teams. So once or twice in his career. So I'll pick Miami too.
Yeah, and that's all the top 25 games we got. Let's take a quick look here at some of the other things we got coming up. Clemson, North Carolina.
Well, if they're still coaching the Patriots, he might win, but North Carolina's horrible. And they have absolutely no discipline when it comes to coaching staff, from what I've seen. So
Yeah, so
picked Clemson twice this year. They've lost. So I'm gonna pick them anyway.
So who you picking?
I'm gonna pick Clemson, but just because I think North Carolina's that bad.
So I got to say, every time I've picked Clemson, they have lost. So I'm going to go Tar Heels. Please, dear God, let me be wrong on this one. But go Tar Heels. And it's not even basketball season.
You don't count against my record, so I really don't care.
It doesn't, but yeah, it's Clemson's got to get something turned around because a $60 million buyout would be awful tough for all the IPTAB members up there.
Yeah.
All right, let's pull up this one here. Here we go. Let's look in the Sun Belt.
Oh, the Sun Belt.
That's right. Oregon State, App State. 0-5 Oregon State versus 2-2 App State in App State.
Oh, they're coming over here. Oh, App State. Up there in Boone, they partying.
Yeah. I believe App State puts a whooping on them.
Oh yeah.
Coastal Carolina versus Old Dominion at Old Dominion. 3-1 Old Dominion, 2-2 Coastal.
Old Dominion. They look pretty good team. Against Virginia Tech earlier this year.
I think everybody's looked like a pretty good team against Virginia Tech this year.
Yeah.
Gamecocks included. I'm just putting it out there.
We didn't know we didn't either. But yeah, Virginia Tech win. I think that boosted them up morale wise pretty big. I think they're gonna be a problem in the Sun Belt.
Yeah, I think and I just gonna let you know that Alabama really better hope Virginia Tech's not a good team because Vandy may kill them. Excited what they did to Virginia Tech. I'm gonna have to go Coastal Carolina. Go Chants. For no other reason, I think this is gonna be a pretty evenly matched game. I think Coastal may squeak one out. All right, let's pull up one more here. The Pioneer League.
I don't know where that's at. Up north, I guess.
Not the Pioneer League. What? Presbyterian. They play in the.
I think you're right. I can't remember what they were. Not Big South.
It is not the Big South.
I have no clue.
I'm looking right now.
We should really remember that. That's the only team undefeated in South Carolina.
I know that is the best football team in the entire state, and I can't remember where they're playing at. But that's all right. I can take a quick look. Presbyterian Blue Hose. Here we go. Yep, they're in the Pioneer League, and they have a bye week this week. That's why I didn't see them. Their next game is Saturday, October 11th at Butler. And they're 5-0.
Go Blue Hose.
Yep, 5-0 and first in the Pioneer League.
Yeah, show a little love to our small schools every now and then.
Oh, absolutely. I would love to see all of them go undefeated, especially Furman and Presbyterian. Unfortunately, they play each other pretty early on in the season. It makes it a little hard.
Yeah, unfortunately, they do make the playoffs. It's just team called North Dakota State. They always go through for some reason. I heard they're pretty good.
Yeah, they it's generally one of the state teams. You know, the North one or the South one.
Yeah.
All right, let's take one more quick look here. All right. Oh, we've already called that one. The Pac-12. One of the two
Pac-12.
teams. Yeah.
Washington State.
Yep. They're on they have a bye week, so it's Oregon State, App State. So we're kind of out of luck on that one. All right, that's all. That's all I got for today. You got anything else interesting going on football wise this week, Jason?
No. I looked at my high school football team, and well, we don't need to talk about them.
Yeah, we could talk about them. They are not doing well at all. It's bad.
I think Clemson and Cyclone can beat them.
I believe the middle school team from over in Ware Shoals could probably beat our high school team.
It's bad.
It's tough.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, my name's David. I'm here with my co-host here, Jason. Thanks for tuning in to Armchair All-Stars. And don't forget, like, comment, and subscribe.